Okay, guys. If you want me to react, send your links in the description. There is Discord, and send your links there. I will watch them no matter the cringe. Let's go.
This video is definitely going to get
The
demonetized
Cheeseman
and age
said not
restricted, so
gonna
if you want to
watch
support
Brain
what I
Rot.
do,
Then fuck off.
please consider signing up for my Patreon by clicking the link in the description. YouTube moderation team, this is an educational video. I simply want to make my audience aware of things that they should never say. Спасибо, danke, merci, gracias. Assalamu alaikum, это добро пожаловать на мой канал. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 most iconic swear words, curses, or grotesque expressions in foreign languages. But a little disclaimer. Bedauerlicherweise, к сожалению, malheureusement, I do not know every language in the world, so this list is going to be heavily based on the languages that I have personal knowledge of. So please educate me down in the comments about all the other words that I am unaware of. So without further ado, давайте начнем. Coming in at number 10, we have Hostide colis de tabarnak in the French language. Hostide colis de tabarnak literally translates to communion host of the chalice of the tabernacle. And it's only used in what should be the independent country of Quebec. Vive le Québec libre! 85% of the Quebecois people are Catholic, so it makes sense why their swear words are so deeply rooted in religion. But it's funny when you compare these words to the incredibly secular and dirty curses used in France. These Quebecois words can be used independently of one another or strung together. Stub your toe, colis. Your girlfriend asks if you'd love her if she was a worm, hostide tabarnak. I used to think these words were cute and innocent until I argued with a guy who had face tattoos in Montreal and he hit me with a tabarnak de vierge. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have Scheiße in the German language. Scheiße literally translates to poop or shit, and it's really the catch-all curse for expressing frustration across the German-speaking world. German is a very powerful sounding language already, so nothing hits harder than a loud and passionate Scheiße from a pissed off German. The true beauty of Scheiße comes from how it can be used in so many different expressions. Das ist mir scheißegal. Das ist doch alles Scheiße. And it can also be used as a verb. Ich scheiß mir gleich in die Hose. Du kannst Tod und Leben nicht bescheißen. It's just a powerful and poetic word that you should watch out for. At the number 8 spot, we have Kelb in the Arabic language. Kelb literally translates to dog, and you might be wondering, dog? That's not a very bad word, what? And you're right. If you use the word kelb to describe a literal dog in Arabic, that's very halal. But if you call someone a kelb in Arabic, it's very haram and worthy of an astaghfirullah. It is a very, very serious insult in Arab culture, which I find interesting. It's mainly used in the phrase inta kelb if you're insulting a man, and inti kelba if you're insulting a woman, which I hope you don't do very often. There are some other really vulgar curses in Arabic, but they're just so graphic and inappropriate that I'm not comfortable discussing them. For number 7, we have joder in the Spanish language. Joder is a verb really only used in Spain, which means to have intercourse. Something I have never done because it would distract me from language learning. It's used constantly in daily life. I mean, Spaniards can't go 2 minutes without dropping a Jbomb. The most straightforward way to use it is to simply scream joder when something upsets you, but it can also be used in a ton of other contexts. My favorite example is the phrase no me jodas tío, which literally translated is really screwed up, but it means more like, come on bro, you're joking. Also there's por favor deja de joder, which could be interpreted as please stop having intercourse, but it really means please stop complaining. I love joder because it sounds so strong with the harsh J pronunciation that the Spaniards have. The rest of the language is kinda soft, but the hard joder just does it for me. Coming in at number 6, we have the word Bomboclot in Jamaican Creole or Patois. Bomboclot definitely has the coolest meaning out of anything on this list, as it literally translates to butt cloth. But it can basically mean anything you want it to. It's commonly used to emphasize something. For example, what are you doing is wayadu in Jamaican Patois, but to make it sound a little angrier, you could say Waya Bomboclot do, which is so beautiful. What are you butt cloth doing? You can also call someone a Bomboclot, which is an insult, the equivalent of calling someone toilet paper. Or you can just scream Bomboclot if you're surprised, angry, shocked, pissed off, you name it. You slip on some ice in Jamaica, Bomboclot. Your wife's boyfriend kicks you out of the house, Bomboclot. It's infamous and universal. I like how it's long. I feel like most curse words these days are too short. At number 5, we have Madarchod in the Hindi language. Madar means mother and chod means to have intercourse. So yeah, it means someone who has intimate relations with a mother. It's important to note that there is also benchod, which is the same but with a sister. You can call someone a madarchod by simply saying Tu madarchod hum, which was the first thing I ever learned in Hindi. The reason why I really love madarchod so much is because I have seen countless videos online of Indian men calling each other the word in street fights. And there's just something powerful about people arguing and insulting each other in the Hindi language. I think it's a soft sounding language, kinda the opposite of Dutch or German, so I can't really wrap my mind around how madarchod is so offensive to people who natively speak Hindi. At number 4, we have the word perkele in the Finnish language. Perkele literally translates to devil, but the word's origins trace back to the name of the Baltic god of thunder. That's badass. No one knows anything about the Finnish language as no one has ever learned it since it's practically impossible, and there are like 10 people total in Finland. But for some reason, the word perkele is famous and tons of people seem to know about it all around the world. It's used generally in the same way an American would say, God damn, but it can be used in more creative ways as well. I love perkele because it sounds so magical and whimsical. Perkele, perkele. It just doesn't sound aggressive at all, even though it's definitely the strongest curse word in the Finnish language. I once had a dream that I was married to the former Prime Minister of Finland, and she would always yell perkele at me. So in real life, I kinda still feel connected to it. Coming in at number 3, we have Kurva in the Polish language. Kurva literally translates to a woman who has intimate relations with many people in a promiscuous manner, which would be sexist, but Polish people mainly use it in a completely different way. It's pretty much just an interjection that you can yell when something annoys you or when someone is pissing you off. It seems to have a wide range of pronunciations, like sometimes I hear it as the short kurva, but often they pause a bit on the rolled R for emphasis and say something like Kurva. It can be said in isolation, but it's commonly combined with other words to make expressions such as Bober kurva or kurva mać. And kurva can go practically anywhere in a sentence, so it's beautifully universal and there's no excuse why you shouldn't say it constantly even if you're not speaking Polish. At the number 2 spot, we have in the American language. The word literally translates to and it's a verb that means to have intercourse, but it can be used in every way imaginable. You can tell someone you or off, I want to get the out of the United States, this is a refrigerator, holy this, I'm a up, I don't give a flying what the is happening. I've also noticed that people often throw it into other languages as an interjection, and that really goes to show you how universal it has become. Before we get to the number 1 curse word in the world, I would like to let you know that my friend dared me to shave my head and I did it. I'd also like to go over a few honorable mentions that barely missed the list. Caralho in Portuguese. It means male genitalia, but it's just a cute way of being like, shit, damn it.
Said yo.
Caralho. Polyglot in American. Back in the day, being a polyglot was cool, but now it's a slur. Siktir in Turkish. It means screw off, and I really just love how it sounds super powerful. And at the number 1 spot, we have none other than the glorious, iconic, beautiful word that we all know and love, Blight in the Russian language. It doesn't really directly translate to anything, as the word doesn't even exist. It's not in the dictionary. The real word is spelled with a D instead of a T. And with a D, it means a promiscuous woman, but over time, Russians just started saying it out of context and also started writing it with a T until it turned into the Blight that we all know and love today. I'd say it's most similar to the American interjection, and it's often paired with the word suka to make the iconic expression suka blять. It should be noted that blять can also be shortened to ble for use in formal settings, and there's also a cutesy version, blin, which literally translates to pancake. Blight is the curse word of all curse words. There are millions of videos of Russians doing gnarly shit on the internet, and there is at least one Blight in every one of those videos. Please tell me which words should have been on the list in the comments, and please consider signing up for my Patreon if you'd like to support me, since this video will most definitely be demonetized. I'm planning some epic stuff for my Patreon in the near future, so it's a great time to join. Dosvi goodbye.
Oh, shut the hell up. Okay, guys, if you want me to react to something, send me your links in the description. Bye.